of the journey, and it's all before them in the last on the program, the TYREPOWER 2-year-old stakes. Abercrombie Tab at the back in gate 7. All set, 2100. Blue light signified a start off and racing for the last race 8 on the program, and Elegant Heaven down near the inside began okay. Grin for Pippa going forward quickly, as is on the inside. Pure Cam, who wants to lead, might get its own way and does. Grin for Pippa on the outside, Elegant Heaven, a long gap then to Abercrombie on the outside, Village Flat with them, getting through his rock and roll tune quickly. It'll sit up about 4th midfield. Impertinent Boy the outside, just inclined to mix its gate. Village Flight on the inner. In behind them comes Nipper's Grin, and further back to a couple more gallopers, and one of those is Summer Money. As they come around the corner, Abercrombie Tab was interfered with, and it's gone right back to the tail of the field. Some of these 2-year-olds are not on their best behaviour, but one that is Pure Cam, the leader, leads out by Lending Permanent Boy on the outside, Elegant Heaven third, 4th on the outside, Grin for Pippa, and then behind them is a Nipper's Grin, Rock and Roll on the outside. In behind those runners, Village Flight going forward, Summer Money, and Abercrombie Tab is at the tail of the field. They travel down the back, the lead time in 41.4. They've been running about 36-37, so 41.4, as you could imagine, is a little slow for the last on the program. And Pure Cam, the driver, sitting back nicely, leads out. Village Flight's just behind them. On the outside of it, there is Impertinent Boy for Ray Turner. It's moved up behind them, third Elegant Heaven, and then Grin for Pippa behind those Nippers Grin. Now Rock and Roll Tune is going forward on the outside, and behind them Village Flight, Summer Money, and last of all is Abercrombie Tab. They come around the corner with a quarter in 35.5, and as you can imagine, it's not going to be a world record for the last here tonight. And Pure Cam on the inside, the leader. Impertinent Boy, Elegant Heaven behind them, and then Nipper's Grin, and then Grin for Pippa the outside, and further back the Rock and Roll Tune. And they come to the bell, it's sounding at 34.1 quarter, and still this leader's travelling pretty well. Pure Cam for Woodhouse and Strong. It leads by 3 parts. Impertinent Boy on the outside, not going away. Elegant Heaven, the pole marker, and Locally Trained Pacer third. In behind them, Grin for Pippa the outside, and then Nipper's Grin. Rock and Roll Tune is being tapped along now. He's running 6 of the main bunch, and further back to Summer Money, Abercrombie Tab, and Village Flight is last of all. They pass the 400, a quarter in 30 even. They pass the 4, go to the top on the 300, and Pure Cam is allowed just a little more rain to skip away. It's out by a length now. Now on the inside, Elegant Heaven, it's trying to get out. It may do in a moment as Impertinent Boy drops off around the corner to the 150 mark, and still Pure Cam's the one to run down. Not getting out from behind the leader yet is Elegant Heaven. They're about 100 out. Pure Cam being driven with urgency near the line. It's finding plenty though, and Pure Cam will beat Elegant Heaven. Third, Nipper's Grin. They were followed in turn by Impertinent Boy, Grin for Pippa. One running on was Abercrombie Tab, behind them Summer Money, and then Rock and Roll Tune, and last of all would have been Village Flight.